So I think I think the religion plays a very important role in terms of bringing the social fabric and then kind of saying that, like, look, we have a role to play even in terms of addressing the social issues in the country. So I think spirituality is critical and it's important, and I see that more and more. People are talking about make in India, for example. What the new Prime Minister is talking about, not made in India, make in India.
Religion's like, it's like the glue that holds everything together.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mumbai seems to be in a constant state of ceremony and worship. Each city throughout India has their favorite of the Hindu gods. In Bombay, it's Ganesh, the remover of obstacles. Every year they celebrate the Ganesh Chapter in honor of him. Throughout a period of several days, hundreds of thousands of clay idols varying in size from a child's toy to a few stories tall are displayed in homes and stages throughout the city and worshipped through prayers and offerings and fasting. At the end of this process, they're all marched down the streets by a group of over 1 million participants. They're brought onto the beaches and submerged into the Indian Ocean. This ritual is like a social meditation in which the community harmonizes with one another. There's no comparable example of a country with that amount of economic and social struggles that brings with it that level of love and hope and compassion. And North America probably hasn't been as infected with political and social division since the Civil War. While they carry on with an atmosphere of celebration and unity driven by some divine connection, we seem to be in an era of anger and frustration and hatred with an absence of a common moral code. Because of this, our community tends to adopt a massive diffusion of responsibility. What can one person do? So they all give up, painting our cities with this cold, hollow atmosphere where the most disenfranchised are an annoyance rather than a community responsibility. And cities are important. They're integral to the wealth of our states and nations. In many cities and townships throughout the country, you aren't allowed to be homeless. So for those who can't pay rent, they travel to the cities where you can sleep on the street. Homeless migration here is an issue as well. Everyone throughout the country can help alleviate the struggles the larger cities choose to take on.